the NYPD making their presence known in Central Park. They're beefing up patrols as we see robberies and assaults on the rise. The most recent incident just this morning, an 82-year-old woman was assaulted near the tennis center. And there were two robberies just hours apart earlier this week. Let's get out to Alice Gaynor. She's live at Central Park right now. And Alice, police held a news conference going over their plan.
Christine, that's right. You know, they started adding additional officers yesterday, but as you're about to hear, that didn't prevent a robbery from happening allegedly just feet away from police.
The NYPD added 40 additional officers to the southern part of Central Park after a rise in major crimes there. And Francois and Zaire, both 20 years old, saw them last night.
Where we were sitting in the park was a part of their patrol on the pathway that we were on. And while we were sitting there for those 2 hours, the police cars patrolled at least, I would say, under 15 times.
Still, they were robbed.
It all happened so fast.
They say they were sitting on a bench in Central Park, editing videos just before 11 p.m., getting ready to leave, when two suspects, who they describe as Hispanic teens, approached from behind.
He just gets close to me, and he just rips my chains off my neck.
He snatched the vapes out of our hands.
They say they only had to walk about 20 feet after the incident to find an officer. The NYPD chief of patrol says so far there have been 10 similar crimes recently.
This is a migrant robbery pattern.
Starting tonight, he says more resources will be into play.
From mounted to bike patrol to foot patrol to cars in the street to drones to our transit police. And if something does happen in this park, it is a large park, if something does happen and we miss it, we have a full-fledged apprehension plan that will go into effect.
Francois and Zaire say drones could be a good preventative tool to use more frequently, as the mayor seemed to suggest on Tuesday. But they won't be going to Central Park anytime soon.
Stay away for a little while.
Yeah, I think we're done with parks for the meantime.
Now, police didn't give too many details about this apprehension plan they were talking about. They say when it comes to this particular robbery pattern, the suspects seem to act in groups of 2 or more, and these robberies appear to be happening between the hours of 7 p.m. and midnight. As for those victims I spoke with, they say the two teen suspects, they had been walking by earlier, about 10 minutes before the crime, with another group of teenagers as well. We are live in Central Park. Alice Gaynor, CBS News, New York.
Okay, Alice, thank you for that update.